All right, I make it 12 o'clock. I thought it would be lovely today to come outside and do a little workout. It's not too windy. I'm nice and close, so hopefully you can hear me. And we are going to get started. We're going to start with a nice standing part today. And then we'll get down onto the mat. So a little bit of an abdominal and booty workout today. So a little bit of that. But like I said, we'll start with a nice stretch and we'll go from there. So hopefully you can hear me okay. It's not too windy at the moment. We're going to start with our feet just a little bit wider than hip distance apart, toes turned out. Nice soft knees. Let's start with a stretch. Bring our arms up to the ceiling. Take yourself over to that one side. Drop the arm down. And if it's within your range, take your eyes up to the ceiling or the sky. Bring it all the way back up for me and go the other way. Eyes going up, a little bit of lateral stretching there. Beautiful, taking us over to that other side. And back up. Over we go. And coming back up. Arms are together again, soften the knees, draw the belly in. Rotation through your thoracic here, through that waistline. Drop the arms down and up, and rotation to that other side. Down and up. Let's move here. Nice and steady. Finding your movement from your waist. Finding center. All right, and then from here, we're going to sink into a nice deep squat. Driving into those heels and then letting those arms sweep down. Reaching forward, hips going back and drawing all the way back up. Reach and back up. Nice. Taking our time. If you need to adjust your feet, go for it. Otherwise, breathing, inhaling, exhaling as we're pressing up. And back up again. Let's go. 4. Really taking our time, warming the full body up here. 3. And 2. Our last one, we hold it down. Let's find some tiny pulses here. Arms are going to stay up, shoulders are nicely drawing down, fully connected through ribs and hips. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pressing all the way up, and then lower the arms, lifting them up as if we're doing our hug a tree. We're going to have our arms together here to begin. Sink into our squat. As we press back up, open the arms, take your weight out to one side, lift and open, and bring it back down. Lift to the open, and back down. Reach. Reach. Elbows lifted, but the shoulders are relaxed. So warming up through our glutes, our hips, and our arms. Nice. Open, relaxing those fingers, loosen that tension off. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finding our center, coming down here. Draw the belly in, open and close. Elbows lifted, shoulders relaxed. Hug a tree. Hug someone you live with. Don't hug anyone else. 4, 3, 2. Bring yourself up to standing and find your circles. Draw up tall here. Moving through the upper body. Like I said, we're going to focus mainly on the core and the booty. So a little bit of upper body while we're here. Change direction. Let's go. Making them a little bit bigger. 8 and 7. Working here for 6, 5. Let's work. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll the shoulders. Let's look. Turning ourselves, so we're long ways on the mat. I'm going to step forward a little bit, stepping back on my left leg to begin. Finding our balance, we're going to sink down into a lunge. Arms come up, and we're going to step in, lift our knee, tap it down, and then step back. Bring it in. Lift. So a little bit of movement, but using that supporting side, using the foot there. Lift. Kind of like footwork. Let's go. Taking our time with this one. 4. 3. Maybe you can add a little bit more. 2. One more time here. Next time you come up, lifting that leg up to your hip crease. Arms are down, relax your fingers. Drawing up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stepping back, sinking down, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5. Relax those shoulders. 4. Get the knee a bit closer for 3, 2, and 1. As you come back up, straighten your back leg and hinge forwards. Maybe you want to try and get your back heel into the mat. Foot stretch. And stepping together. Shake the legs, let's change sides. Stepping back on the other foot, for me that's the right. Arms up, sink. Stepping in. And lift. Reach. And lift. Like this one. Really feel the ankle and the foot working hard to support you as one leg is lifted. I know, we're missing the reformer. I know there is that chance to do an online one. If you're lucky enough to have that reformer at home. Otherwise, using the mat here, finding different ways to challenge the body, strengthen the body, and move the body. Really important to move. 2 more here. Lift. Our last one. Sink. I'm going to hold that knee, lifting it up to hip height. Up. See how the foot on the floor feels. Using all 4 edges of that foot. Nice high arch. That leg comes up to the hip crease. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it back. Let's find those pulses. Nice and controlled. Slow and controlled. Shoulders are relaxed. Relaxing the fingers. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pressing up, straighten the back leg. And just hinge forward. Try and get your back heel down. Really feeling a little bit of a calf stretch there. And then bring your hands to the mat. Step yourself back and let's find our high plank, okay? Eyes gazing just slightly in front of you, elbows are soft, shoulders are relaxed. Draw that belly up. From here, a little rock forward and back. That was my ankle, if you heard that too. 3, 2, 1 more time here. Finding your position again. We're going to lift the right leg up, point and flex, and bring it down. Left leg up, point and flex, and down. 2 more times. Right leg, left leg. Let's go with the right leg. Let's go with the left leg. Then drop your knees. Take yourself back into child's pose. Elbows down. And inhale, breath. Really feel the ribs expanding there with that breath. Exhale. And we're going to swing round into a shoulder bridging series. So bring your legs round. Let's go down to the mat, nice and steady. Once you are there, let's take a moment. Bring the heels nice and close to the bum, feet are hip distance apart. And when you're ready, let's find ourselves at the top of that shoulder bridge. Once you get to the top here, guys, give your big toes a wiggle and press them into your mat. Bring your knees a bit closer and then squeeze, lifting up just that little bit with your heels there. So those heels driving you up, really finding that glute and maybe a hamstring connection. Ribs and hips are nicely connected. All right, you should feel the strength here. You should start to feel that nice connection through the back of the body. And we're going to come down, not quite to the mat, and lift all the way back up, finding that control. Keeping the knees on that narrow distance apart. Big toes pressing into the mat, make that connection. When you get to the top and squeeze, let's find that exhale breath. Really lifting yourself up. Nice. 8 more here. Go for 7. Taking our time, we're here a little while. 6, we're going to do some single leg work as well. And 5, coming down just before you touch that mat. 4, knees nice and still. 3, it's quite relaxing outside. Watching the clouds moving. 2, lifting up and hold. Making sure the arms are pressing in. You've got that nice lift up with the heels. So option, if you're not quite feeling strong enough to lift a leg, you can find the heels. If you are, we're going to right leg march, drop it down. Left leg up, hold, and down. You want to feel that nice stillness through those hips, supporting yourself with the heel on the mat. Nice, let's go. Four more here, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And 1, bring it down. Just slightly lift your hips back up again, and tiny pulses at the top. Bring your knees a bit closer together and press your big toes in. Focus on that connection with your heel, drive it up. Drive up. Let's go. 6, 5, 4, well done. 3, 2, up and hold, and take your arms overhead. Let's just move 4, 5. Last one here. Keep those hips lifted. As your arms come down, lower your hips all the way down to the mat, and take a moment there to just draw the knees in and release any tension through that lower back. When you're ready, we set up for a little abdominal series. So we're going to start right leg into tabletop, left leg into tabletop, and then we're going to cross our ankles, making sure we stay over the hip crease and the tailbone is down. Draw the belly in. And that way we've got that nice connection through the back of the body here. With your fingers behind your ears and your elbows out wide, take a moment. We're going to go for a double toe tap. So that's your toes tapping down and drawing back up. As your toes go down, if you feel a popping or a pooching in the lower belly, then just stop just before that happens to about here and come back up. All right, guys, so just listen to your body. Keep yourself nice and safe. Nice. We are going to add a small bit of flexion in a moment. It's optional, so if you don't want to do any curling up, no problem. You can stick with this option. If you'd like a little bit more, next time your legs lift back up, we can curl the body. Nice. And it's a big curl. And down. Elbows wide. Fingers are behind the ears. Keep that imprinted spine as you drop those feet down. 4. Nice. 3. We have a few more layers yet. And 2. Good. Staying curled up in this one if that was your option. And we are just going to toe tap here. We have just another 4. Finding lower abdominals. 3. Feel the length. Let's go for 2. 1 more here. And 1. Bring it up. Bring your heels together. Flex your feet. Curl up a little bit higher. Let's find our little frogs. Press. Draw back. Press. And draw back. Staying beautifully curled up with your elbows wide. As you go away, find the length through your torso. Working here for 4. And for 3. For 2. And the next one, we are going to go out and hold. And we're going to point those toes and we're just going to crisscross the legs. Nice and steady. If you'd like to add reaching your arms to your hips, so therefore curling up a little bit higher, let's go for that. Working 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And again, draw those knees towards your chest. Let's take a quick stretch. After doing that little bit of flexion, roll onto your belly. We're going to find an arrow stretch. Legs hip distance apart. Draw your arms back beside you with the palms facing up to the ceiling. Take a moment to scoop your belly up. Find your upper back extension. Lift your arms and take your eyes forwards. And bring it back down. Push yourself up and away. And we're coming back over. We've not finished with our shoulder bridging series, so we're going to come into the next little set here, finding a few changes. So with your feet together, find your, like I said, your feet together, heels nice and close to your bum. Let your knees just gently fall apart. We're going to again find ourselves at the top of our shoulder bridge, drawing our knees together. Now be mindful this doesn't pinch from your lower back. All right, and if it does, take your feet a little bit wider, and that should help alleviate that. Okay, so we are here, bringing our knees as close together as we can. Slowly, we're going to open using the edges of our feet. Lower your hips, lift, 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 and squeeze. Open nice and steady. And open, lifting for the squeeze. Let's go here. 8. Nice, taking our time. 7. So we're really using the edges of the feet as we go out and down. And as we lift up, we drive up through those heels and really draw those knees together to find an adductor, a nice inner thigh connection. We've got 4. And 3. Nice. We have 2. And we have 1, and we're going to bring it in together, and we're going to find tiny opens and closes, really focusing on that inner thigh connection. So your feet are either together and your movement is small, or your feet are slightly apart and your knees are just coming in and out. All right, guys, just be mindful, listen to your body. You do you. 6, 5. Oh, my inner thighs woke up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Coming out and coming all the way down for me. Take a little second there. And we're going to come into a really fun little combo. So again, let's find our legs in our tabletop position. Fingers are behind the ears, elbows are out wide. We're going to curl the body up. So we're going to do a little bit of bicycle. Now we'll take our time. So extend your left leg, holding your right leg over your tabletop position. Bring your opposite elbow to your opposite knee by curling up and using that movement through the middle of your body. Changing here slowly for 1. Changing here slowly for 2. 3 fast ones, guys. Quick, quick, and hold. Changing 1 slow. Changing 2 slow. 3 quick ones. 3, 2, and 1. Pause and hold. Take your time to get your shoulder blade up off the mat. Ready for the 3, 3, 2, hold. Lengthen your legs, nice and steady. Opposite rib to the opposite hip. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. 2 more times. Slow, elbows wide, slow. Let's go. Quick, quick, quick. Last time. Slow, slow, quick, quick, quick. And then draw yourself in. A little hug of those knees. We're going to pop our feet down. And we're going to bring ourselves up into that tabletop position, up and down. So right leg comes up, find your imprint, exhale, and down. So a little bit easier here, guys. We're going to build this one up, taking our time. At the moment, I'm leading with my right leg, so I will switch this out. And down. Always good to find the basics. Notice how your hips and pelvis want to rock around when you bring that second leg up. Let's keep them as quiet as we can on the mat. And if you pop your fingers just on the inside of your hip bones, you'll find where you're working. That pelvic floor lifting you up, T-zone connecting you from hip to hip. Driving up here. Let's change that leading leg. And now switching and down. Make that lower back connection onto your mat as that second leg lifts up. Stay nice and safe through your imprint. Good job, guys. 4. Let's go for 3. 2 more. 2. Last one. And holding it here. Take your legs up to the ceiling and find a nice little curl up. Woo, fly in my head. Once you're curled up and you're holding it here, just flex your feet, draw up a little bit higher. Maybe you've got a little stretch going on. All right, we're going to point those toes. Holding onto that right leg. You know I love this one. Great stretch here. Single legs. Relax your shoulders. Switch and change. Switch and change. Straightening that leg as it draws towards you. We're going to add that little pulse this time. So draw the leg towards you for a pulse. Switch and change. Pulse. Breathe. And go. Let's go. 3 and 2. One more. Even it up if you need to. And then roll yourself to seated. Good job. Shoulders rolling out there. All right. Let's come into a 4-point kneel. Once we're in our 4-point kneel, sorry, just clearing my throat there. We're going to be doing a little bit of extension work through the booty, like I said. So bring your hands underneath your shoulders, take your eyes to the front of your mat. We're going to find our left leg into the center and our right leg to the back. All right, taking this moment here, you do want to feel a little bit of a weight back in that leg. So eyes forwards, lift your leg up to body height. Take a moment to press away, draw the belly up, and we're going to lower and lift this leg. Nice. Shoulder, shoulder, hip to hip, nice and square to your mat. Lift. That leg is long. We want to use the hamstring, the glutes. Maybe you're feeling a little bit of length from that hip at the front there. Lift. Supporting yourself with your powerhouse. Eyes looking towards the front edge of your mat. Your elbows are nice and relaxed. 4. Don't want to carry any tension here. Let it go. Release the jaw. 3, 2. Lift up and hold. And we're just going to flex that foot, bend that knee, and we're going to drop it down. Lift up for that squeeze. Try and stay nice and square here. Try and keep your eyes forwards. And again, guys, lift, keep that going. So when we're lifting, we do want to feel like we are squeezing and engaging that glute. So put your mind to your bum. Keep your hips and shoulders nice and square. And like I said, that soft elbow and your eyes gazing forward should make a huge difference, guys, to how you're moving through your body, fully supporting yourself. All right, that was our last one. We're holding it up here. We've got those tiny pulses. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend your leg out and point your toe. Now my right leg is lifted, so I'm going to find my left forearm. And then I'm going to open my hips towards you. And I'm going to focus on drawing that knee towards my elbow. We're not quite aiming to get there. And we press back. Staying open through the side here. I feel a little bit of a posterior tilt. There's a little bit of a tailbone tuck there, just slightly as I'm coming in. Good. And really using this one for a bit of all over work. You've got the forearm down, your shoulders are nice and relaxed. The side with the hand also supporting you. Probably keep going. You're probably going to feel a little bit of tricep and a little bit of lat. That's fine. Press, bending and pressing here. Keeping that leg nice and long. You're going to feel the other leg kicking in for that support. 4, 3, adding on in a moment. 2, adding on to my glorious sunshine here, pressing out. We're going to bring that leg down behind us on the mat. Lift your leg up and bring it out to the side with that rainbow tap. Lift all the way back and round, and then up and over. Keep going. Oh, the joys of working outside. I've got bugs on me. Keeping that going. So as we're moving, try not to rock the body so much, but really lifting. Take your time. Press your leg down, pause, then lift it back. That way we're not using momentum, but really using that glute, using our hips and supporting ourselves in that big rainbow type movement. We have one more, guys. All the way up and over. Next time you come out to the side, pause. Take some little lifts here. Up and down. Up and down. Yeah, this is the one where it kicks in. Lift that belly. 4 more here. Shoulders are relaxed. If you've got neck tension, looking down towards your forearm. 2, our last one. And 1. Bring it in. Ooh, if you need a little stretch there, have it. If you need to work out of your wrists, press them out. Have a moment, have a little wriggle there. Does feel glorious. All right, I'm going to come straight into the other side. I'm just going to turn myself around so I can still see everyone. All right, when you're ready with your hands underneath your shoulders, and this time I'm working my left leg, so I'm going to slightly draw my right knee into the center. Taking my left leg to the back, eyes to the front of your mat, and lift up. Lengthen your body along that mat, slightly lifted, and let's lower and lift here. And down, lift and lower. Feeling wonderful with this one. I have a little bit of hypermobility in my elbows, and as you can maybe see, and if I open my fingers a little bit, I actually find I have a much better positioning, and sometimes that can help. So just like me, if you have a little bit of hypermobility, pretty much only have it in my elbows. Yeah, feel free to open the fingers a little bit more, just spread them out. Might give you a little bit of a difference. All right, guys, coming up and hold. Flex that foot, bend that knee, and then drop. And lift. Drop. Lift. Beautiful. How is this winter? It's beautiful sunshine. I would jump in the pool if it wasn't about 5 degrees. Good time to invest in a pool heater. Nice. Lift. And up. Find that control, guys. Lift. Soft elbows, eyes looking forwards. Try not to have your head hanging down. Let's go for 4. And 3. 2. Up and hold. Keeping that foot flexed. You've got those tiny pulses. I want to feel, I'm working my left booty cheek. I can feel it. I can also feel the right. That kicked in too. Good job. Go, go, go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend that leg out. Let's bring our opposite forearm. So I'm working my left leg, so I'm now on my right forearm. I'm going to open my hips out towards you and focus on that elbow to the knee. Just drawing it inwards and taking it back, keeping that going, guys. And when we're going in this one here, like I said, that little bit of a posterior tilt will just help you to stay fully connected through that powerhouse. Shoulders are nice and relaxed, and then we're also using this arm for that support as well, supporting ourselves under our armpits and right the way around the rib cage into those obliques. Great exercise for all of that. I apologize. I'm trying to get rid of my little frog in throat. All that talking. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Next time you take it out, we drop it down to that back corner. We lift up and we rainbow that leg out to the side. See how far you can take it as you lift and come out. Open through your hips and back round again. Nice control. So that small bit of movement as you lift the leg, but we're not rocking around on the mat yet, guys. We're just trying to keep ourselves steady. Let's go. 4, 3, 2. Coming out and over for this one, guys. Holding it down, that little bit of a posterior tilt there, and it's a lift. And you're lifting that leg, guys. And when you're lifting, try not to rock to that side, keep going. You want to stay nice and stable. Just lift that leg, really fire up the glute. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then sink back. Thumb down on your heels, elbows down. Take an inhale breath. Take an exhale breath. And bring yourself up, shoulders roll. All right, we're going to come over onto our back. We're going to do a little bit more abdominal work, and we'll see where that takes us. All right, guys, once you're laying down on your mat, get yourself nice and comfortable. We're going to start again with some exercises that build us up. And for today, we're going to be building up to our teaser. Okay, so we're going to start legs in tabletop. Have our arms up here. And we're going to just circle the arms round. Just lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Hold. And draw back down. So I like to squeeze my legs together for this one a bit. If you want to keep them hip distance apart, that's another nice option here. All right, open. Circle towards the hips, curl the body up, and back down. Similar to your mid-back work in reformer. And open. Circle. And back. Let's go. Down. Open, last one here. Circle and curl. And bring it back down. Nice. Step your legs down and then walk them away for you. So we're going to do the same thing again, but rather than just lifting the head, neck, and shoulders, we're going to come to that seated position. So arms up over the chest, circle them out and round. Bring yourself up to that seated position, and then going back, nice and steady. Keep your chest lifted and out. Open, circle, and lift. And then draw belly. Take yourself down to the mat. Let's go 3 more just like this. Circle, and we're going to add on. This is a really nice big build up. All right, I do like this one. Try and keep your big toes connected. 2 more. We have a nice big bit of cloud cover above me. Does feel good. 1 more time. Open. So what we're adding on, as we come up on this one, we're going to lift our legs up. So again, finding that balancing point. Tap your feet down and roll. So we've got 4 like that, guys. Open. As you come up, lift. Tap. And down. Apologies for the motorbike. And lift. 3. 1 more. This is that last one. Open. And we're going to come all the way up. Hold. And then we're reaching for the back of those thighs there. Bring your legs together, and we're just going to take 1 leg up at a time. Staying just off sit bones. Draw the belly in. Kick. Kick. Draw that belly in. Whoop. I'm off balanced. Let's go for 3, 2. And what we're building up to in this exercise is both legs coming up and holding up while we find that movement. We're not quite done with this exercise, so pop your feet down and roll yourself all the way back down to the mat. Another nice part to this exercise, you take your arms behind you, really release all that tension, relax your shoulders, have a little wiggle, then bring your right leg into tabletop, follow it with your left, and then draw the legs together. We're going to start by reaching those legs out, double leg extension. Lengthen your torso, lower back is connected, and then draw back in for me. Back to your tabletop. Press out, 4, and back in. Now to make the exercise easier, we send the feet up to the ceiling. To make the exercise harder, We go a tiny bit lower, but as this exercise has an add-on, it really does require a little bit of hamstring length as well, not just core stability here. 2. One more time. And 1. Our final layer. Curl your body up. Extend your legs for 4. Bring it back. 3 more. Curl the body up, relaxing those fingers, lose the tension. Lengthen the legs and the torso. 3. 2 more here. Our last one. Reach and hug those knees. Rolling onto our bellies, guys. We're going to just do a little bit of ab check there. Let me see how we're going. Oh, amazing. All right. Out of time. Always running out of time. We're going to be on our belly. Okay, team. Let's start. Hands back by our shoulders, legs hip distance apart. Scoop the belly up for me. All right, once you're there, take a moment. We're going to press ourselves up and all the way back down. Pressing up and back down. One more time here. Draw that belly up, legs are hip distance apart. Press and then come all the way back down for me. Nice, holding it there. Find your upper back extension. Scoop your belly up, let your legs rest for now. Bring your hands up to the side of you. We reach the arms forward, circle them round. We're holding this upper back extension right now, guys. So reach, circle. 4. Lift the belly. 3. Lift the belly. 2. One more time. Open and lay it down for me. Nice. From here, we're going to stack the hands. Rest our forehead down. Draw the belly up and then hover those legs. Now our legs are hip distance apart. All right, guys, and we're going to lower them down and lift. So we're doing that bottom half of a Superman. Finding our glutes and down. Good job. And lift. Great work. Let's go. 4. 3. Our last 2. 2. One more time. And 1. Hold it there, guys. Just bend a leg. Grab the same hand with the same leg. Just rest your head down and draw that leg towards you. Taking a nice stretch, hip flexor through your quad. Relaxing into that one. Feels nice, huh? Release and take it to the other side. And release. Pushing back, we're going to find our child's pose. Feet and knees together. Let your bum sit down on your heels, arms out in front of you. Take an inhale breath. Take an exhale breath. And then bring your hands back beside you to fully relax your body. That moment, relaxing the jaw, relaxing the tongue, open the throat there. And then when you bring your arms back in front, walk them over to the right side and take a little bit of a stretch. You'll feel it through that left side of the body. And then over to the right side. Oh, it feels so good. Nice. Walk your hands back. And let's just bring our hands, interlace those hands and just push them away, sinking into that. So we've got a little bit of a C curve, opening through the shoulders. And then sit up tall, draw the arms back, open the chest. Nice. We're going to come up to a high kneeling position and bring our right leg forward, or you can pick a leg with that little bit of a tilt, pressing forward into that long through your hip flexor, so we're not getting gumpy in the back. We want to feel fully supported here, just getting that hip flexor length. And if you'd like to, take the arm up and a little bit of a lean. Good job. Changing sides. A little tuck, a little press. And if you need a little bit more, a little bit of a stretch there. Great. Bring it in. A cat-cow stretch, one of my favorites to find any sticky or any really tight points through the back there. So take a moment to just tuck your tailbone, pull your belly up, lift up through your chest. Eyes are back to the navel. And notice any points where you feel like you don't have much movement. Tuck your tailbone, pull your belly up, lift up through your chest, eyes back. Take it forwards. One more time. Tuck. And press. And let's tuck our toes. Push back into our downward dog. Try to get our heels to connect. You can bring your feet a bit closer together if they're far apart. And then pedal one leg, right leg, and left leg, and right leg, left leg. Pressing both heels in. Walk your hands back to your feet. Find that deep, bit of flexion there. Scoop the belly back towards the spine. Rock your weight forward into your toes. Come back into your heels, really releasing there. Feels awesome. And bring yourself up that little bit so you can just let your arms dangle and wave around. Then through your knees, bring yourself up to standing. Lift your chest up. Roll your shoulders. You guys are done. Amazing work today. Thank you for joining me. I hope it made you feel like you've moved and you've had a good workout. Sets you up for the day or sets you up for the night, depending on whenever you're doing this. And I look forward to seeing you on the mat soon. Bye, guys.